Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I'm bringing you a Medieval 2 Siege. Yes, it's been a long time since we've seen this on my channel. I've been fiddling around with the settings as regards to not being able to upload it in full screen, but I think I've got it now, and the game just looks so much nicer than it did when I first started uploading. So yes, it's a 2 versus 1 siege, and we're just going to allow them to bombard the walls while we take a look at the army comps, as it is a decently long battle. So we've got the English and the French, so they are teaming up. Very bizarre alliance, but it is total war. So England, starting off with him, so he's got a lot of artillery. Looks like he's got 5 units of mortar and 2 units of trebuchets, so that's 7 units total. And then he's got some Sherwood archers in the front.
The walls have fallen. Steel and valiant hearts must be our walls now.
Yes, I forgot about the Medieval 2 cutscenes. But yes, he's got 4 units of Sherwood archers in the front. And then he's got some armored swordsmen, looks like 6 units of them. And then units of Knight Hospitaller in wedge formation, 2 units. And I believe that's all for the English player. So looking at the French, he's got Knights Hospitaller as well, 2 units. Then he's bringing some noble pikemen. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is not... this is not the French. You guys are probably screaming at the screen. Scotland. I meant to say Scotland. But yes, bringing some noble pikemen to the battle. And his general bodyguard with the general, the glorious Highland King there. And then we got some Highland nobles, noble swordsmen. Bringing a good mix of hardy Scottish warriors. He's got some Gaelic as well. So very, very good. And he's got a couple of units of noble Highland archers as well. So the bombardment continues.
The enemy are through the walls. Fight on! The enemy must get no further.
And it actually looks like Scotland bringing 3 units of bombards. So that's 10 units of artillery total for a 2 versus 1 siege. So obviously there was no rules on artillery. But let's go and check out the defenders. And I've got to get used to the mouse wheel now. I can't rotate it without moving my mouse to the corner of the screen. But yes, we've got Portugal. And he is bringing a lot of these Aventuros pikes. He's got a lot of them. He's also got some dismounted conquistadors here. Looking very nice. So it looks like he is pulling back to the second layer. I believe this is a fortress because there's double layered walls. So he's got some Portguese crossbows. That's a really smart choice, bringing Portguese crossbows in a siege. And it looks like he's got a basilisk and a catapult. And we've got some more pikes, more conquistadors, another catapult. So 13 units of artillery in this battle so far. We got the general's bodyguard over here. We got some more Portguese crossbows. And just look at the river of pikes. That is crazy. He's got to have probably 5 or 6 units, I would say. And that's pretty much his army. I believe he did have some cav, though, somewhere. Or are they going around? Oh, nice. I don't think we're going to miss this. Yeah, so he's got 2 units of conquistadors mounted. So let's see what they do here. He's going right for the mortar, but you can see that England is retaliating with his Knights Hospitaller. Looks like he's going to get to the mortar before England realizes that he's left them out in the open, though. Yeah, just slaughtering them. And we've got more conquistadors coming in behind, charging into the backs of the noble swordsmen. Very nice. Yeah, that's a good juicy target, but you need to start running, Portugal. You got to get after those archers. You can see France retaliate, or sorry, Scotland retaliating with his Knights Hospitaller, but looks like he's going to pull back. No, there he goes. He's going in. He's going in. Just missing them here. Actually running into a couple of their English comrades. He is pulling 2 units of Sherwood archers quite a ways away, though. And forgive me, guys, this is going to be a little bit choppy. I have to get used to the Medieval 2 camera speed and rotation and that kind of stuff.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
But the person that sent me the battle replay was James the Great here, and we were talking about it, and Medieval 2 really deserves to have more of a presence in my channel. A lot of the big Total War YouTubers have kind of forgotten this game and moved on to other Total Wars, but, you know, this is almost 11 years old. Like, this is an amazing game. So I definitely will be uploading more of it to my channel, and if you guys have epic siege battles, land battles, feel free to send them my way, because I will definitely upload them. But you can see the Scottish forces gloriously moving forwards in this column formation. That is really nice. Looks like, I wonder if the artillery is getting any shots on infantry. No, they'd be well out of range. So it looks like he's completely pulled back to the town center at this point. So I think that the cav was about curbed here, so I'm just going to cut it, and I'll bring it back in once the... Oh, hold on. Spoke too soon. They're back for some more. Pikes set up, but they're kind of facing the wrong way. Could have kind of rear charged them there, but... What are you doing, conquistadors? What's your plan? What's your end game? A glorious charge into the noble swords. Ooh, and a lot of arrow fire coming down as well. Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to be cut down here.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the last of Cav. Just looking at it, 7% of the allies have been killed, so that would be James the Great's Portuguese army, and 4% of the attackers. So I'm just going to cut it here. It doesn't look like James the Great is interested in holding any of this outer layer, so I'm just going to cut the video here, and we'll get back to it once the action begins. Alright, guys, it looks like the battle is about to begin. You can see that James the Great has moved up some of his Portguese crossbows, and if you look closely, just over the hill there, we've got a lot of the Scottish noble pikemen forming up. So I think he's going to try and get some early harass off. Firing through the gap here, so that's really effective for crossbows. Yeah, getting some kills, but we got the Sherwood archers returning fire as well. I'm not sure exactly what they're waiting for. They have broken one choke point, but one choke point only. And I really hope for the attackers' sake that they don't just charge through this one opening. Or maybe they're trying to knock down this opening here, but as far as I know, I don't think you can open either of these. I think it's just the one that you can open. But yeah, so you can see most of the forces committed inside. Scotland's got some of his heavy infantry still out here. But we just got a lot of artillery shots coming in. I think he's aiming for the infantry now. Very close. Ooh, again close there with the pikes. Oh, just gunning down the pikemen, but it looks like they're going to move forward, so James the Great is going to move out his crossbows so that they don't get caught in melee. A couple of them being cut down, though. We got a Portguese versus Sherwood archer, but he manages to escape. Ooh. A lot of arrows coming in here. Wow. Come on, camera.
God save us! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense, or all will be lost.
That's alright. Yeah, just look at the arrow fire coming in. A lot of these noble pikemen have drawn their swords. And these conquistadors are going to move out of the battle, so James the Great, he's going to put them up on the walls. That's going to favor the conquistadors, because the noble pikemen cannot fight effectively on the walls. And a lot of bodies falling to the arrow fire here. But it does look like they're only going to open the one choke point, interestingly enough. Ooh, looks like they got some good hits there on the conquistadors in reserve. There's just so much arrow fire coming in. It's making the game a touch laggy. The Medieval 2 scroll, it's so low-key. Yeah, this is not a good engagement for the Scots, because now they're engaged with the pikemen, and they're just being fired upon right in the flank by Portuguese archers. So if I were Scotland and England, I would be pulling back immediately and opening more choke points. They have more than enough artillery to do that. But good use of the pikes. The pikes in Medieval 2 are, in my opinion, really hard to use. But he's got them set up perfectly, able to hold. Getting some shots in there, but... Oh yeah, getting some good archer fire and artillery fire. Wow, it is really laggy. Fire. Very nice. Yeah, getting some good hits with the artillery there. A lot of these Scottish pikes are, oh, they're routing, but it looks like they're just frozen in place. There they go. But we've got some of the Highland nobles coming in. Ooh, big hit there with the artillery. That is not a good sign for the attackers. Just getting really hard. Just getting hit really hard with arrow fire. And we've got a conquistador charging out to bravely hold up this unit so that they can get shredded by the archers. And they're already down to 35 men. That's insane. They haven't even seen battle yet. Wow, that is not good. They gotta stop engaging these pikes. It just opens their flanks and rear to a bunch of arrow fire. We got some noble swordsmen pouring in though, but I'm a little bit worried about the attackers. They're really clumping up their forces here. They're asking for some really big artillery hits. That one sounded close. I'm just waiting for a massive artillery hit to come in. But this is not a good engagement. If anything, the Scottish need to focus on these pikes, and the English need to go after all those Portguese crossbows. Some of these units are already shaken. That's crazy. We got a little 1v1 going on here. Oh. Oh, another big hit too. They're just they're just giving the Portuguese casualties. They're just like, here, take 20 men. Oh man. It's just too much. You can't do sieges this way. It's possible that these two were new to Total War, and if that's the case, I totally understand. Everybody starts somewhere. But a couple of things that they definitely could have done better is A, opening more choke points so that they can kind of spread their forces more evenly without. And number 2, never turn your back on archers. All of these units are engaged with this one pike unit that still has 118 men. And the Portuguese have just got hundreds of kills. Oh man, they're so clumped up. Here comes the English, but he's doing the same thing. Like, look at this river of men. All being sent to their deaths. Oh, that one wasn't too bad, but... And that brings me to number 3. It's never a good idea to engage one unit of defenders with more than 3 units of attackers. 3 units is even pushing it. I usually do 2 units, and then as one of them breaks, just sending another one in. Because this is a bloodbath. 16% of the allies has been killed, and 41% of the enemies. So they've almost lost half of their fighting force, and they haven't even made it to the town center yet. But it looks like the English player realizes what's going on. So he is going to charge into this very tight defense. You can see that the Portuguese crossbows are trying to get out of there, but the basilisk is left. He already lost one of them anyways, so that's alright. But see, this puts them in a much better position, because at this point, now the archer fire can cease against the Scots, but oh, still with the artillery coming down. More arrows being fired from a lot of these units up here. You can see that the conquistadors are defending these Portuguese crossbows, because there is no other way up except through this door, which the pikes are defending, and you know, the door way down here, which the conquistadors are defending. But looking at the defenders, or sorry, the defender, like, he's got a lot of his pikemen left. He's got Portuguese crossbows. They're very tired, probably almost out of ammo. It looks like he's got 3 units of pikes in reserve in his general's bodyguard. But he's got some dismounted conquistadors over here, more dismounted conquistadors. Oh, we've got some disease coming in now. I think that's the enemy's trebuchets throwing them in, but a lot of them affecting the English soldiers' morale. Oh, that got one guy, that artillery shot in the wall. Just sniped him out. So how are they doing over on this flank here? Down to 81. Wow. Not good at all. Yeah, so this is a good siege. We can obviously see that the Portuguese are just doing phenomenal at defending, but the attackers did make quite a few errors. And like I said, if you guys, if the attackers are new, or any of you are new, this is expected in Total War. You just want to charge all your units in, get them fighting. But there's a better way to do this than just sending all your troops to the slaughter in this very thin choke point here. And that's why it's good that I'm uploading this battle, because I haven't seen this battle yet, so I'm kind of uploading it without. In the future, try to get battles that are a little bit closer, but for, you know, the kickoff to my Medieval 2 content, this is good.
Are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
This is good to cover kind of, you know, 3 so far major things you need to do if you want to win a siege of Medieval 2. And secondly, because this is actually the first battle ever since I've been playing Medieval 2 Total War, which is basically 10 years because I got it when it first came out. And it took like 8 hours or maybe even more for it to download onto my junky old compact computer. And I never even could really play multiplayer battles on it. It was mostly campaign, but this is the first one that I've actually seen pikes being used effectively. Every time I've tried to use them, or I've seen other people use them, they just never form up properly, and as soon as they get engaged, they just drop their pikes. So this is really good to see, because you don't often see that. Oop. Just trying to get a better shot from the side here of the pikes. Oh, what's this? That looks like the English general right there. Actually in the front of the battle. So again, when you're in a siege battle, the general should probably go in last. Whoops. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry, guys. Not used to this, this camera. But yeah, the general is in the heat of the battle, and at this point, yeah, like 60% of the enemies have been slaughtered.
Praise to our
There
Lord.
we go.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
So that's
Now his
really
men
going to
will lose
affect the
heart.
English for sure. A lot of them wavering, as you can see, shaking right across the board. Yeah, and there they go. They start to rout. So that's really, really bad to see. That's pretty much the deciding factor right now. I don't think that they're able to come back from that.
They have lost half their men.
Ugh. That rotting flesh. That's grimy. Yeah, just look at the river here. Now we got some dismounted conquistadors in the front line. Ooh, good hit there. Where do they have their mortars set up? They got archers over here, which is good. Where are those mortars firing from? Are they way back here? Yeah, there's the two English mortars. Actually, that 1, 2, that's like 4. So that's kind of another thing, too, that we could kind of cover. You really have to make sure that you're going to use your arty effectively, because they are very expensive. And you can see all these hit on the buildings. And over here, this has pretty much shielded his infantry from getting any sort of bombardment at all. So always be aware of that. He would have done better if he brought his mortars right over here.
The course of this battle changes because defeat seems almost certain.
Because this would have been a perfect angle for him, just right over the wall, bam, right into the pikes and the conquistadors. But James the Great being pretty smart, only sending in 1 unit at a time. You know, he's not blobbing up his forces. Oh, leg sweep there by the Gallaglyke. But yeah, here comes the archer fire. The Gallaglyke have really low armor, I believe, so they're going to get cut down. But they need to run into battle. These are dire times. There we go. Ooh, looks like they got another good artillery hit on the Gallaglyke. If you're wondering who's going to win out of the two of these, it's kind of a no-brainer. The heavily armored, plated conquistador versus rough Scotsman with a heavy axe. There's only so many blows that sheep's wool will
I pray the
parry
course of
for
this
you.
battle changes because defeat
And
seems
it's usually
almost
one.
certain.
So what do the attackers have left? They got a lot of their Gallaglyke. They've got their noble pikemen. They've got their cav. They've got some archers. And that's pretty much it. Everybody else is in the castle. I'm not even sure if it's going to come down to the last stand or not. This is a terrible sign because the balance of power is actually shifted into the attacker's favor, or sorry, into the defender's favor. So that's kind of putting the attackers on the back foot there. You just see the artillery just shooting past. Ooh. I think that's some friendly fire from the English mortar. He's got to be careful. Oh, man. Just so many lost to the archers. I'm definitely checking out the stats of the Portguese crossbows. They have to have gotten, like, some of them have had to have gotten, like, 200 kills. Just a river of bodies if we take a look here. Not a lot of Portuguese on the floor right now. Let's take a look at this. Just utter destruction. Oh, another big hit there. Come on, Cav, you better move your butts. Let's go.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Oh, they've got a bombard set up now. Oh. So what are they firing at? Are they firing over here at these dismounted conquistadors and pikes? Yeah, they've got to be firing straight across here.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Wish you could mute that guy. Yeah, so they've got the Portuguese have pushed back their crew and taken a hold of the basilisk again. But I'm interested to see if this bombard's going to fire over here. Oh, you can just see them all falling. Oh, very, very good use with the archers. Oh, oh man. Yeah, a lot of the Scots. That's pretty much the last of the Scots just routing there. There's not many left. We got some trebuchet crew coming in to turn this battle around. Got this very brave horseman. He's gonna die. Oh, he actually kind of got through the pikes. Yeah, he's actually disrupting their formation a little bit, but we've got some conquistadors pushing in. Yeah, he's dead. There we go. Oh, now we got some pike v pike action going on. Oh, yep. Good kill for that Scot. I'd have to say, if I was an English or Scottish soldier right now, I think that desertion might be a good option. I'm gonna try and save myself. Yeah, pretty much down to archers. We got one more unit of Scottish cav coming in. And we got the Scottish general. See, he's being smart about it. He's actually left his general back, because that's going to help with morale boosting for what's left of his army. Got some Gallag-like that have come back from routing. Yeah, so this is pretty much what it comes down to right here. So funny how the Sherwood archers are modeled like Robin Hoods. But they're actually pushing through. Unfortunately, they're not going to get far, but Portuguese getting some friendly fire with the archers, but I think it's well worth it. Oh, both of these catapults have been destroyed. Interesting. I guess that was the mortar trying to focus down there, finally got that artillery, so that's not a bad target, I would say. But, I don't know. Mortars are kind of... I think mortars are best left to killing infantry, if I'm honest. But Sherwood archers penetrating deep. I think they're trying to go for the old town center capture, but that's them routing there. They didn't make it too far. Oop. Yeah, that's gotta be most of them. I think that it's pretty much GG at this point. I don't know how there's that many frames left. But 85% of the attackers, 42% of the defenders. How much ammo do these units have? Like, they've been firing the whole battle. That is crazy. Oh, now all the mortar crews coming in. This is just getting desperate. If I was the Portuguese, I'd be like, come on, man, just go home. Oh, actually killing a conquistador there, though. Oh, just getting melted away. Poor mortar crew. Oh, that Gallag-like got wrecked. Yeah, flanks push it in on the sides. Like, I don't know. I don't really even think that's necessary.
The battle is in our favor.
Yeah, all of these Sherwood archers are routing.
Wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Oh, we got some glitched out routing Sherwood archers over here. They're kind of running in a little circle. That's too funny. Good old medieval 2. Alright. Time to send in your gen. Bring in the cab, come on. Let's hit fast forward a bit here. I'm not gonna subject you guys to seeing the slaughter of the innocents. Oh, hold on. So, looks like James the Great is sending out his general's bodyguard to destroy these Sherwood archers who are trying to rout. Yeah, just kill them. Ooh. Just riding past,
is in our favor.
Killing men.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
It's like one lone guy sitting there. I think he's trying to focus them, but they can't get him, so he's just going to ignore him. He's just frozen in place. He's so scared. Run for it! But I think he knows he's going to be winning at this point, so he's not worried about sending out his general's bodyguard against the Knights Hospitaller. If he loses his general, it's not going to make that much of a difference. There's unlimited morale in the town center anyways.
The battle is in our favor.
Oh, they got some Gallaglyke in here though. So he could lose his general, but yeah, he's bringing out a lot of his pikes and some of his crossbows that have wasted their ammo. There's the Portuguese general right there. Oh, the pikes are going to the general's bodyguard over here. The city is in flames. Oh, yeah, they're down to 11 men, so yeah, they're obviously going to die. As well as the Gallaglyke. General's bodyguard down to 21, though. But he might as well charge in his general, because the archers will kill him if the pikes don't. Battle's just about over this time. I'm just gonna fast forward for you guys. There's not really any epic strategy going on towards the end of this. Maybe his general is glitched there, I'm not sure, but he's not gonna move it. Oh, I think he's just gonna push forwards now. We can watch this, that's fine if he's going to move it in. We got the conquistadors coming down. Yeah, hopefully they'll just engage the general. Give him an honorable death at very least. There we go. Yeah, he must have been glitched out or something. Now they're starting to free up. General's gonna take as many as he can with him before he dies. So it was a valiant effort. Good game to the Portuguese player. He really utilized the choke points effectively. That's how he was able to get so many kills in so little time.
Favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
And if the English and Scottish player are new, don't take this as criticism. Everybody starts somewhere. There's just some things that you guys could improve on to get a better outcome in your Medieval 2 sieges. Yeah, this is pretty much the end, though. I'm just going to fast forward to the end because I don't want this battle to be too long. It's already 40 minutes. Or about 40 minutes. Be like 36 or something.
Praise
there he
Lord.
goes. That's
Our
it.
men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart. The enemy are overcome.
And that's it.
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Thank you. Wow. So, yes, James the Great is the Portuguese. Thanks very much for the battle replay, man. So he deployed 2151, lost 800. So he's got a sizable army remaining. And Dinosaur with Feathers has the Scots with 2100 and J. Murph 8111 with 1461. So he had quite a small army, but he brought a lot of the mortars, right? So let's see how many of those crossbows got. Well, we got conquistadors 84, 125 by the pikes. Yeah, look at this. Pavi's crossbows 421, 421, and then 144, 187, 111. Basilisk getting 358, Catapult 288. So that's where most of his kills came from. So excellent, excellent, excellent use there. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the battle. It was a little bit of a longer siege, but there were some things in it that were pretty for new players to see if you wanted to get into Medieval 2 battles and definitely siege battles as well. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.